Hello, and welcome to my channel, A Travel Journey. In the first week of July, we had the absolute pleasure of staying at Gstaad Palace. The hotel is located in the town of Gstaad. Gstaad is a town in the canton of Bern in southwestern Switzerland. In the winter, it is known as a major ski resort, and all year round for its walking and hiking trails of varying degrees of difficulty. Gstaad is a location where Alpine tradition harmoniously blends with modern luxury to offer an exceptional lifestyle. It is a luxury shopping town with stores looking like chalets and surrounded by beauty and nature, and without the crowds of Milan and Paris. The town also has cute coffee and pastry shops and lunch spots when you get tired of walking around and shopping. The mountain air and ambience attracts guests year-round from around the world. The town is easily reachable by a stunning picturesque train ride from most places in the Bernese Oberland. In our case, we had arrived from Interlaken, where we had just stayed at the Victoria Jungfrau Grand Hotel and Spa. Stay tuned for that video soon. We took the Golden Pass Express train from Interlaken Ost station, and the journey took about 2 hours. The view from the train was spectacular. The hotel provides a complimentary shuttle service. Before arriving, we had contacted the hotel concierge and let them know our train arrival time and platform on the day. Upon arrival, the concierge was already waiting for us at the train platform. They helped us with our bags and escorted us to the hotel using the hotel's house car. The drive from the Gstaad train station to the hotel is a quick 5 minutes. As soon as you enter the hotel property, you are surrounded by nature and are in awe of the Grand Palace. Gstaad Palace was opened in 1913 and has been owned by the Scherz family since 1947. Gstaad Palace boasts 90 rooms and suites, ranging from the 28 square meter cozy room to the enormous 240 square meter 360 degree view penthouse suite with its own private elevator. Upon arrival at the hotel, our bags are taken to be brought up to our room once ready, and we were promptly directed to the front desk for check-in. The norm is for the rooms to be ready around 3 p.m, and since we had arrived earlier at 1 p.m, the room was not yet ready. Gstaad Palace is featured in the leading hotels of the world. The check-in was fast and was followed by the receptionist showing us around the first floor of the hotel and the spa. Since we still had some time before the room was ready, we went to the lobby bar lounge to have some lunch. The lounge is large yet cozy and has a real chalet feeling about it. For cigar lovers, there's a cigar lounge at the back. Once our room was ready, we were promptly guided there. We took the elevator to the second floor. Starting with the corridors, the place had a cozy chalet feel to it. We stayed at the deluxe room Mountain View. We stayed in room 221, which had views of the Bernese Oberland Mountains and the Gstaad Palace Gardens. The deluxe room Mountain View is advertised as being between 46 and 55 square meters of living space, and it definitely felt like a large space. The large king-size bed was on the left side of the room and had 2 bedside tables with a lamp on each side. There were 2 benches in front of the bed. The right side of the room had a pull-out sofa bed, a coffee table, an armchair, and a large screen smart TV. The room features 2 identical balconies, one per side with gorgeous views. The left balcony had a table with 2 chairs and an ashtray. However, the balcony on the right side didn't have any furnishings. Both the balconies had beautiful floor-to-ceiling embroidered drapes. In the middle of the room is a desk with a chair and some drawers for storage. The desk had a welcome champagne bottle with 2 champagne flutes and breadsticks. It was my wife's birthday, and so the hotel gave us a birthday card with a message from the hotel staff and a Gstaad Palace branded candle as a gift. The candle smelled very nice, and the card was beautiful. The table also had a lamp, a telephone, a notepad with a pen inside, and an in-room dining menu. The metal drawer had a Gstaad Palace branded letterpad and envelopes. It also had a summer highlight brochure with information on hotel activities. The summer brochure had information about the hotel, including the restaurants, pool, spa, gym, and activities taking place in and around the hotel. The right bedside table had a telephone and a notepad with some storage. The left side had a speaker. We were surprised that there were no bedside charging plugs or USB ports. The room was very luxurious feeling, but lacked in the modern features that you would expect from such a luxury hotel. The room does not have air conditioning, with the reasoning being that you can open the windows for a cool breeze. We feel that a hotel of this stature needs to be upgraded with air conditioning, as the weather is hot during the day and makes it uncomfortable to be in the room. At a minimum, a ceiling fan should be installed for improved airflow. The room featured a giant walk-in wardrobe. My wife loved it. There are numerous drawers and storage spaces, and the space is very bright and well lit. This is the in-room safe. A nice Gstaad branded tote bag is provided. The wardrobe also has an umbrella, a shoe cleaning kit, a sewing kit, and a laundry bag. The hangers are all Gstaad branded and feel very well made. The room didn't have an iron and ironing board. We called housekeeping and they brought it to our room in a few minutes. There is a full-length mirror for getting ready. This is the washroom. There are 2 sinks and a bathtub. There was a plug on the left side and a sustainability sign for reusing towels. The toiletries are from molten brown and smell very nice. The hotel provided a vanity set, a shower cap, a nail file, a hand soap bar, shampoo, conditioner, bath shower gel, and body lotions. There was also an old TV above the bathtub. There was a very old towel warmer, which we could not get to work. The telephone in the bathroom looks very old and is in need of an upgrade. There were 2 very good quality bathrobes and slippers. The bathtub and faucet looked very outdated as well. The washroom itself had a chalet vibe, with a wooden flooring, walls, and door, which we liked. There's a vanity magnification mirror by the sink and a big wall mirror above the sink. We also liked the lighting in the bathroom. It was well lit with lamps hanging on each corner. There's a large candle by the toilet with Gstaad branded matches. There's a separate section for the toilet and a large stand-in shower with a bench. The stand-in shower area was spacious. There's a rain shower head and a handheld shower head as well. The water pressure was very strong. There were more molten brown products in the shower. The towels were good quality. I also liked the bathrobes. They were soft and plush. The slippers were also good quality and comfortable. The Gstaad Palace branding was on point. There is some storage space under the sink. There was a hairdryer and some extra towels as well. By the entrance door, there were wall-mounted hooks to hang your coats. This is the coffee station. The coffee machine is an espresso and there are 2 coffee cups. It had fresh fruit, Gstaad Palace branded chocolates, water, and an ice bucket and some cutlery. The Gstaad branded chocolates were delicious. There was also a Gstaad Palace branded wine opener. Underneath, there was a fully stocked mini fridge, which included chocolates, soft drinks, water, wine, and some alcohol. The right side of the station had some drawers. The top drawer had almonds, cookies, mixed nuts, and mixed dried fruits. There was also wine and some Swiss chips. The bottom drawer had various glasses. Everything above the shelf was complimentary and the minibar underneath cost money. Unlike the other hotels, the keys to the room are not a keycard, but instead an old classic key. This is somewhat awkward to take with you, as unlike a typical card, you cannot put this in your wallet. We were constantly worried that we might lose the key. It is a cool concept, but not a very practical one these days. We got the Turndown service in the evening while we were away for dinner. The staff used to tidy up the room, give extra water bottles, and always used to leave these cute little cookies. We didn't like the hotel pillows as they were too soft and provided no neck support. We requested memory foam pillows, but even they didn't give much support. The bed is a king-size bed. However, two double-sized mattresses were joined to form this bigger bed, and it formed a lump in the middle which was not very comfortable. Also, the orange throw blanket was not clean and had hair on it. We noticed that the cleaning staff didn't vacuum or clean the carpet between days while we were there. The armchair next to the TV had no support or cushioning at all. It felt like you were sitting on metal springs. We loved our in-room balconies. We loved the views, and it was good to step outside for fresh air as there is no air conditioning in the room. From our balcony, we could see the tennis and squash courts, which are only open in the summer. They are very well maintained. When we were there in July, the Olympic outdoor pool, piscine, was closed due to technical reasons until further notice. This is the spa. Hotel guests can use the Palace Spa at no extra cost. There is a relaxation room and lounge as well. Guests can book massage treatments, sauna, hammam, or relax in the jacuzzi. The spa had a fireplace, which was very cozy. There was tea, coffee, fresh fruits, and snacks available. The jacuzzi is located here and can be enjoyed all year round with the panoramic views of the Gstaad Mountains. There's an indoor pool as well, which we didn't get to use because there was an unpleasant smell. There was a large garden at the back of the hotel. We really enjoyed soaking in the fresh mountain air and taking in the views of the palace from up close. There are some shopping options available at the palace. There are several showcase windows around the hotel as a sample to see what is available to buy. There is a boutique store in the palace. You can buy merchandise and rent any sports equipment or gear for skiing in the winter. You can also rent an electric bike in the summer. Overall, we really enjoyed our time in Gstaad. We stayed for 2 nights at the hotel. We think that 2 nights are enough if you have a limited time here. However, if you want to fully enjoy everything that the hotel and the town have to offer, then we suggest staying 4 or 5 nights. At last, we really want to thank the staff who made our stay comfortable. We will be posting another video soon about the food we got to try at Gstaad Palace, including breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The food experience was one of the best we have ever had. This time, we visited in the summer. In the future, we hope to return in the winter when the mountains are covered with snow. Hopefully you liked this video. Please do comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you.